Hello guys, hello people, hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, uh, good everything from where you are. Today we are going to share the lesson learned from the Donald J. Trump victory. And we discuss about the impact of the Donald Trump on the economy because this change is about economy. This channel is about the economy, the business, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and we will show you how the impact of the election of Donald Trump will hit the cryptocurrency up. Of course, we will see the high bull run. But first of all, let's start to remind what happened yesterday because it was a very exciting day. November 7, 2024. Let's go. We start with the channel for
successful. People started coming together.
Trump
Success is going to
delivering
bring us together,
speech,
and we are
based on
going to
his
start by
hard
all
work,
putting America
hard
first. We
fighting.
have to
He's a
put our
fighter.
country first for
He
at
got
least a period
the
of
job.
time. We have to fix it. Because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor.
Okay, thank you, Karas, for sharing this video. I just picked up this video from your channel because I also am a very big fan of your channel. So thank you very much. And yes, Jose, I'm showing you this video, this speech from Trump because Trump is a brave supporter of Bitcoin, right? And we are here for Bitcoin. We are just happy because we see our Bitcoin booming, going bullish, and we will show you the crypto to watch very closely. Because of this U.S. election. We all know that U.S. election has impacted Bitcoin, but today we will analyze it. But before analyzing, we will give you the lesson to learn. Okay, let's go to the final, to the second speech. Okay.
Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby.
Okay, here you say to the current president now that it's time to go home to have some rest.
We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to
Go.
be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. When you think, I mean, I was looking at it. This is, I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the analysis. Okay, how did it happen? First of all, Trump won because he knew how to do the campaign, who to choose. The first lesson to learn is that when you're going to war, you should not go to war with influencers, with people who drag people for just nothing. The influencer will not give you the insight of your campaign. Let's have a look at the result. If you go on Google and you type U.S. election, you will see how the election of, the victory of Trump was astonishing. For the electoral vote, the electoral council vote, Trump got 295 against 226 for Kamala Harris. This is astonishing. The strategy that Donald Trump adopted was to surround himself with people who make impact economically, actively, insightfully, not just who make noise. Kamala Harris was surrounded by celebrities. She was surrounded by those who make music, superstar. But superstar will never make you. You know, superstar will never make you a president. The one who makes you president is the guy who impact on the everyday people's life economically. People are worried about their pockets, and if you don't have something to propose to people consistently, they will not go with you. And Trump was very clever enough to pick this up and to show to people that I have what you want, I have what you need, I know what you want, so let's go for that. But it was not the case for Kamala. I'm sorry for that. And look at the vote of the state. And we have 7 swing states in the United States. First of all, the percentage of vote from was more than 50%. And he got the electoral vote. He got the popular vote. He won the Senate. He won the Congress. He won the legislative power. He won everything. He crushes Kamala Harris. This was never seen before. And so let's here we show you the chart from Washington Post. Okay, let us analyze this victory much more closely. We see that okay, in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 swing states. I don't know where the 7th swing state is. Anyway, we can see it here. Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, Michigan, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swing states. For sure, I was not expecting this. And in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swing states, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swing states, he won with more than 95%. And yet, before the election, during the preparation of the election, during the last 2 days, we were just hearing that Kamala is leading in 5 swing states according to the poll. But the poll do not make president. The poll just make noise. It is the really action, people taking action who make president. And they took the real action, not just noise. And we see that the noise was not helpful for Kamala Harris. I'm sorry for that. People who make noise do not make you president. People who make action, people who make impact of everyday people's life will make you president. That's lesson number 1 that we should keep. The lesson number 2 is that be more strategic. Trump knew that the state like Texas or Oklahoma, they already granted. He went to the state where he knew that he was not standing a chance to reduce the impact of Kamala Harris. Let's see, the Republicans used to not have a lot of vote in a state like California or maybe in New York, but you see, he elevated, he rose the percentage by reducing the number of voters for Kamala Harris. So all the majority of the main voters voted for Trump. If we look at this report from Palki, from the channel, listen very carefully what she's saying here. Okay? Let us pay attention.
Knock Trump about. But not this time. This time, Trump has won the popular vote and the Electoral College. And in doing so, he has scripted history. Only one US president has ever lost re-election and returned to win another term. That's Grover Cleveland. He was the 22nd and the 24th president of the United States, but that was way back in the late 1800s. In recent times, the trend has been different. You lose an...
So you see, he won for the second time and he returned to the office. No one ever did this. Only that president in the 18th. But for this time, he even did more. He crushed everything. He came with a strong power and strong force by winning everything. So the second lesson to learn is that we should never, ever underestimate our capability of making, of making a kind of remontada. If we stop believing in ourselves, we will never get through. We have the difficulties in our life. We have everything in our life. But if we focus on our difficulty and keep saying that no, we cannot be successful, we are wrong. Let's pay attention on the story of Trump and see how, despite the impeachment during his term, his first term, despite the trial, despite of the betrayal of his former colleague with whom he went to office, like Mark Pompeo, those who rejected him when the term finished because they just wanted to get rid of him to clean themselves, they abandoned Trump. But he never stopped fighting. When he got the attempt to his life, he just raised, he rose his hand up to say, fight, 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 fight. So he's a true fight. It's an example. Fight, even if you think that everything is done. Yes, before falling down, you should keep fighting, fighting, and fighting. This is the second lesson.
Election, you disappear. You don't stay around to contest again. But Trump said, not so fast. He bided his time for more than 3 years, built up a strong voting coalition, ran a long and draining campaign, and finally won. Hate him or like him, credit for that. Trump was watching the results from his residence in Florida. As the picture became clear, he headed to a nearby convention center. The entire Trump team was there. His wife, his sons, his daughters-in-law, Elon Musk, a few golfers and podcasters. Everyone who pushed Trump over the line, they were present. In classic Trump style, he did not wait for mainstream media to call the race. He declared it himself. But unlike last time, this was fair. Trump spoke.
You see, he surrounded himself with strategic. He has a very good point, a very good campaign strategy to win. That was not the case for Kamala, and he did not doubt on himself. That's a good lesson for me, for you who's listening to me. Before we go into the crypto, before we're going to show you the impact of the Trump's election on crypto, let us take a few seconds to think about this masterclass that Trump with his team did, and he was surrounded by people in whom he trusts, not obligatorily his family, but the people he will trust. Fortunately, he was surrounded by his family, by his friend, by his wife, but in people with the people who helped him. This is a great lesson, and this is the way how we should fight in our life. We should take part of the fight, of the challenge that we are facing every day. We surround ourselves with people in whom we trust and who trust in us. Don't surround yourself with people with whom you don't trust. This is a lesson to learn, and this is the motivation also, because Trump is motivating me really. I was so happy to see that. I bet that he could win, and he won it. And this is a lesson of a fight from a guy who failed. Let's continue to listen.
Spoke about sealing borders and fixing the economy. In a rare move, he also called for unity. Listen to this.
Many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going. Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And
Trump's running mate also spoke. That's J.D. Vance.
Okay, you see, he said God gave him the chance to save America by saving his life so that he can go to save America. He finally admitted that God exists. I don't know about his faith, but what I can say is that the message landed in his mind about God. Believe me or not, if God is not with you, everybody is against you. It is just the way how they are against you that changes, but everybody is already against you. But if God is with you, no one will defeat you. No one will stop you. No one will do you something. And this is the good experience that we should keep. Okay. The third lesson is that before going to war, prepare yourself to be with God. Seek for the God's power. Seek for the God's help. Seek for the people who have faith in the possibility in everything. Otherwise, you will not have the victory that you expect. Maybe you will have some sign. You may be moving, but you will not progress because you might be moving but not progressing. Don't confuse movement and progress. Here, Trump made movement and he progressed because he surrounded. He has a strength to fight. He surrounded himself with strategic people, and he got the message that God sent him. I think so. I do believe so. And with these three keys, he won with an astonishing victory. He won the White House. I mean, he just wrapped, he just wrapped up with everything. The Senate, the electoral vote, the oh my God, I don't even know what to say again. The Senate, the electoral vote, the popular vote, the Congress, the government, everything. Where have we ever seen this? We will maybe okay, never say never, but I don't think that we will see something like that again. It is except the sign and hand of God. Who who can tell me who can do this if it's not God? Believe in God. Put, put your confidence in God, even in your trading. Ask God to show you the crypto that you are going to choose to trade. Don't expect yourself to win, but ask God to show you your failure gonna be your lesson, and your failure gonna be the carpeting of your to your final glory with time, because you cannot win without learning. Otherwise, you will not know how to enjoy that winning. You should go through some hard process to cultivate you, to train you, to make you stronger. So now let's see what happened to the crypto before and after the Trump winning. Okay, let's start. We start to by showing you the impact of Trump on the economy. Okay, listen.
Now let's look at a different type of world reaction to Trump's victory and Harris's defeat. The reaction in the markets. Yesterday we told you about the calm before the storm. Well, today it seems that the Trump hurricane has made landfall, affecting every single market. We'll focus on four different markets: commodities, chiefly gold and oil; the currency market, crypto; and finally global stocks. That's what we'll talk about today. We'll start with the commodities. They're down. Trump's victory means bad days ahead for this market. Let's look at gold first. Gold prices were down to an almost 3-week low today. And this is after they just hit a record high last Thursday. Gold prices had been steady in the run-up to this election because the yellow metal is considered a safe investment. But now that we know that Trump is coming back, the uncertainty has passed, so people don't need gold to protect them anymore. That's why gold is down. Next, let's look at another commodity, and that's oil. Prices started falling after it became increasingly clear that Donald Trump would win. The global oil benchmark, Brent crude, was down by more than 1%. I'll explain why in a moment. But before that, let's look at the currency market, because it is related. Yesterday, we told you how Trump's victory would cause the US dollar to surge because of its plans to impose tariffs on imported goods. We showed you how this action would cause the US dollar to increase.
Okay, so me, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I understand just from this is that the victory of Donald Trump has a huge impact on the currency, on the world market, on the financial system. We see that the price of the gold has surged because Trump promises to stabilize the economy, the American business, but also to impose some sanction and also to increase the taxes. So people will be very cautious to trade with dollars. That's why you see the price of dollar has decreased. And the second thing is that the price of gold has also decreased. Why? Because the dollar will be stable, so people will not might not have to buy gold to secure their wealth, because the dollar will be more stable. We can just see how the price of gold rose very high under Biden because the dollar was so unstable, and people were afraid. And since the gold is the only stable metal that you can touch and that you can control, and the price of gold was very high, and now it is going down to be stable. This is the opportunity to those who do not have gold to buy yet, but those who have dollars in bank, they will not be afraid. They don't have the opportunity, the obligation to change their gold into their dollars into gold, because the dollar will remain stable. Now, so what about the other currency? What about the crypto?
In value. But the currency markets are not even waiting for Trump to take office. The rise of the dollar has already begun. The US dollar has surged by about 1.5% against a basket of different currencies. The dollar is up against the Japanese yen, the Chinese yuan, the euro, the pound, even the Indian rupee. The rupee hit an all-time low against the dollar earlier today. It fell because the dollar made gains against everything. So what does this mean for trade? Most trade is conducted in dollars, even if the US is not involved. So when the dollar rises, it means that imports automatically become more expensive, and this affects demand. and causes prices to fall. So things return to the way they were. That's exactly what happened to oil prices today. They fell because the dollar surged. Other commodities could experience the same thing, the same trend, which is why a Trump victory is good for the dollar, but bad for the commodity market and bad for other currencies as well.
Let's say the Trump victory is good for the dollar, bad for other commodity, and bad for the market. Why? Because the dollar gonna be very stable. He's a proud American. He will fight for America. He will make America great again, proud again, prosperous again, transparent again. But he will not be fighting for the others. He will be fighting for his country. So the dollar is going to be stable, and it will be the problem for other currency, for other commodity, for other countries. This is the explanation. But what we are going to keep here in mind is that it will be more preferable to trade with dollars, to stock some dollars until the next 4 years, because it will be more or less stable. We see how it rose and increased, and other currency fell with respect to dollar. So dollar gained more power, and it will remain with that power.
Whole different matter. Crypto is celebrating Trump's victory. Bitcoin, the world's best-known cryptocurrency, rose to a record high today. It reached the $75,000 mark.
Okay. We see the price of the Bitcoin. Okay. The Bitcoin rose yesterday by
Bitcoin, the world's best known.
He rose yesterday, November the 6th. We can see here on November the 6th, the price of the Bitcoin was $75,400. Today, what is the price of the Bitcoin? Now we are going straight to our topic of tonight. Remember, okay. Before I continue, please, for those who would like to support me, please don't forget to like, to drop a comment if I'm doing bad or good. I want you to interact. I want you to help me to share my content. I want you to say what to think, to make me some feedback. It will also help me to improve. Just don't go to watch a video. Please, to take an action, do something, and I will really be thankful, and it is highly appreciated. Okay, so let us go to see how the Bitcoin increased, but not only Bitcoin. We see other currency. Okay, if you type on Google, if you go on Google and you type Bitcoin price in US dollar, today we are November the 7th. Okay, the Bitcoin price is 76,535.21 US dollar. 76,537.21 US dollar, which is more than 70,000 euro. Wow. So a new record has been broken, all-time high. So the latest, the last time that the Bitcoin broke an all-time high record was like 6 months ago. If you use this Google chart, you will see that we had the highest price of Bitcoin around 74,000. I think it was something like, no, we check. The all-time high record of Bitcoin was like 71 or 7. I think it was $74,000. I don't know where it is. Sorry. Let me check. 74,000. This was on October. Wait. We go 1 year. Yeah. Okay. I think this is it. I found it. Okay, you see, the last time that Bitcoin went all-time high was March of this year. On March of this year, on March the 13th, it was $3,100. This was all-time high. If you look at the curve 1 year ago, on March 2024, now we are in November. From March to November, it is like 8 months. 8 months later, the price of Bitcoin surged. But we analyze it carefully. Here we are analyzing the impact of the US election on the Bitcoin price, and we go even more detail in this video. And the objective of showing you this graph is to encourage you to get involved in the Bitcoin right now, because there won't be other chance. If you don't have a lot of money, take a part of your finance, invest, get involved in the Bitcoin, because it will just be crazy. And we analyze the curve for the future trend of the Bitcoin for tomorrow, for the next week, for the next month, and we will show you with a reliable proof that the price of Bitcoin is going to be times 4 or times 5. No, let's be reasonable. Times 5. No, times 4. Okay. So the U.S. election took place on November the 6th. And here we are sweeping this curve, and it shows you the date. And here we are on the 31st October. Okay, if we extend this curve and into a 1 month scale, no, let's say 5 day scale. 5 day scale. If we see that here on Wednesday, November the 5th, the election took place here on this date, the US election. But before that, how was the Bitcoin price behaving? Here at this point, we are on Wednesday, November the 6th again. And if we go before November the 6th, okay, this is November the 5th, just a day before the election day, the price of the Bitcoin was $68,700. As we are approaching the election date, we see that the price start to fluctuate upward, and it increased a little bit. It is approaching $70,000. So here, a couple of hours before the election day, on Tuesday the 5th at 3 p.m., the price of the Bitcoin surged a little bit, and it went to $69,528. But as the trend was showing Donald Trump to be a winner, but in some states we were not sure, so it dropped a little bit down here. And as we are approaching the D date on November the 6th at midnight, 0 hour, something started to begin. As the vote was increasing, what's going on, and we start to see the impact on Bitcoin on the positive way, because Trump was already leading. Okay, if you go back to this curve shown by Google, okay, as the time was moving, so we were seeing this curve, this part becoming red and red and red and red and red, more red than blue. Okay, and the impact on Bitcoin is just so obvious as we are approaching the morning of Wednesday the 6th. The price start to go to jump up, and today yesterday it was 75,000. It was already all-time high record, and today the Bitcoin broke another all-time high record. Now it's at $76,300. Who could believe that? And this is nothing compared to what is coming. This is nothing compared to what we are going to see again. This is nothing compared to what I will show you in the next coming day. Just stay tuned. Please don't forget to share, to comment, to keep watching, because the best is yet to come. Let us continue to watch this analysis from our mentor, Sharon.
Okay? Cryptocurrency rose to a record high today. It reached the $75,000 mark. Other cryptocurrencies rallied as well. Trump had promised to back the crypto industry. He was the pro-crypto candidate. So obviously the crypto market thinks that the future is bright for them, and they aren't the only ones. Stock market indices across the world rose today. Japan's Nikkei 225, India's Sensex and Nifty, Europe's Stoxx 600. We'll have to wait to see how the US markets react today, but they had started making gains yesterday, when a Trump victory seemed increasingly likely. Now, the result has also caused stocks to rally almost everywhere, like I said, but there was one notable exception, and that was the Hang Seng Index, based in Hong Kong. The Hang Seng fell by over 2% today, bucking trends seen around the globe, and the reason is simple. China is firmly in Trump's crosshairs. He has promised harsh measures when it comes to Beijing. He said he could raise tariffs on Chinese goods to as high as 60%, 60%. That would be impossible to escape unscathed.
Okay, this is a good news because we have to be careful about what we are doing with China now, because Trump is very challenging China, and if we are careful, we will see that if we avoid some stuff related to China, and then we can avoid some market loss, because we saw how the Hang Seng stocks fell for about 2%. 2% is not that bad, but this is already a signal saying that we should be careful on the stock that we choose. Everything that we choose to trade with related to the United States will help us, but related to China, we should be very careful, except we have some good stock like a Xiaomi, like a BYD, that will remain higher. I'm pretty sure about that. But it is time also to invest to other stock like a Tesla, maybe Dogecoin or maybe Ethereum, but BTC. So she said that as the election was going on, the price of the Bitcoin was surging, and this is true. So let's look at here. As the price, as the election was going on, the price of the Bitcoin was just increasing because people were confident that Trump is going to win. And today, this is already today, and after reaching a new all-time high record on November the 6th in the night, $76,000. It fell a little bit better as we cross this day, and today Bitcoin is heading through a very bull run trend. This is what this is what we were expecting, and this is nothing compared to what's yet to come. So is the Bitcoin the only coin that we have to watch? No, of course no. The other coin is Solana. Why? I'm not talking about Solana, but Solana is a meme coin, which is linked to some projects from a technological project. And if you go to the Solana website, you will have more information about that. But let's see what the Binance website is telling us about Solana. Okay, if we go here. Here we're showing you the curve of the Solana via the Binance. And the same observation as we did for the Bitcoin before the election. So this is a one-day trend. Okay. Here we are on November the 6th, the day of the election, and it is the price was already $189. But what happened just before the election? How was the Solana going? Look at here, and here we are analyzing to show you that the trend, how the Solana was going before the election was just like okay, constant. If it's paying some maintenance, if you see, for instance, what will happen here, what was happening here on November the 11th, sorry, on November the 2nd, the price was around 164,000. But as we were approaching the election day, the price was fluctuating upward, sometimes upward, sometimes downward. And let us stop here on November the 5th. Okay, November the 5th here, the price have even dropped. No, we are November the 5th here. The price has even dropped at $158. But guess what? Be careful. If we cross the number of 5th to go to November the 6th, this is where the magic starts to happen. By miracle, on November the 6th, okay, the price just boomed. Why? See, look here. The price just boomed because the election was already taking place, and as Trump was so more likely to win, you can see directly how the price was just jumping. And this is for Solana, and it has the same strength with the Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin, this is the same as Trump was so close to win. And I mean, the election was going on, and Trump, which is pro cryptocurrency, pro Bitcoin, he was going to win. The price was already booming. Just look at this jump from $69,000 on November the 6th at midnight to $74,000. So more than 10, no, I think it's something like 80% of the price. Come on, no. More than 10%. Yes, more than 10% of the price. And and uh, uh, on the same day at 4 a.m., the price was already $54,000. So it's the same with Solana as the confidence was going on with the term of Trump's victory. We see the price of Solana going on. I'm showing you this cryptocurrency because they have surprisingly a dependency on the Bitcoin. Solana, Ethereum, Dogecoin, BNB coin maybe, Pepe, Shiba Inu, no, Pepe, and there are a couple of cryptocurrency that follow the Bitcoin. If Bitcoin double, those cryptocurrency will be quadruple. I mean, they will go up 4 times. If Bitcoin fall by 10%, they will fall by minus 20%. So be very careful, and this will give you, I mean, this will ring a bell in your mind to say this is a time to invest not only on Bitcoin but also on other cryptocurrency that follow the trend of the Bitcoin. This observation that I want you to see and look at by yourself. The data don't lie. Data just give you what's going on. If you analyze it very carefully, very slowly, you will just see that now Solana is going to $200, and in the next coming days, as the Bitcoin is booming, Solana will also boom. So Bitcoin and Solana is going up. I show you Solana you will see on the banner of this video that I put Solana, I put Ethereum, I put Shiba, I put Dogecoin, and I put Shiba Inu. These are the crypto to watch very closely. If we go back here, okay, we go back on Google and we ask the price of the Dogecoin, and Dogecoin will follow also Solana. That's the Dogecoin price. Dogecoin price, and this is the price of the Dogecoin, and same trend, really same trend. The price of Dogecoin is $0.18 for sure. I suspect that this coin will go crazy. Maybe it can go times 100. Let's see what happened in the last 5 days. Go to, and if you look closely between Dogecoin and BTC, they have similar trends. Look at by yourself. Data don't lie, man. Data don't lie. Look at by yourself. Before the election, oh my God, before the election date, okay, on November the 5th, Dogecoin was about 0.15. But as we are approaching the election date, and with this, with the convincing sign that Trump was going to win, you see how the price has surged from from 15 cents to 18 cents. This is an increase of about almost 20, almost 20 cents. Oh my God, yes, 20 cents. So from 15 cents before the election day to 20 cents. Oh my God, to 20 cents in the election day. Look about yourself. Look about yourself. No, this is something that you should pay attention. So BTC and Dogecoin follow the same trend. And I put Solana is the same. BTC is the same. Dogecoin is the same. Ethereum is the same story. Ethereum. Okay, let's go to the Ethereum. ETH price. And Google will give you the ETH price. Let's look at what was going on in the last 5 days. Same trend. So Dogecoin, BTC. If you compare BTC, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin and Ethereum, they are the same. Again, the same trend. Before the election, it is down, and during the election, it's just go crazy. It goes up, and now we are on November the 7th. It just become crazy. Ethereum, take so please. So no, it's up by more than 16.7%. What does it tell you? Tell you that not only the BTC will make you rich, but the coin that follow, that are dragged by the BTC, will contribute to your wealth. But be careful. When the BTC fall, those main coins following the BTC will fall twice. Okay, just be careful. Know the moment when you should get into the market, but know the moment when you should get out of the market. And if you want to get out of the market, start going out with other currency, with the meme coin, because they are more vulnerable than the BTC, which has already stronghold and it's the king of crypto. Okay, so this is what I wanted you to see, and this is what I wanted to show you, how the price of the Bitcoin is really influenced by the election. When the president who is in power is pro crypto, this is the blessed year. Or the next 2 years are going to be blessed one, because the crypto will just boom. If we look very carefully, like 5 years ago, okay, 5 years ago, this is for the Ethereum, for instance, 5 years ago, from now until 2019. 2019, who was in power? From 2020 until 2014, it was Joe Biden. It is Joe Biden, and until 2019, it was Trump. Okay, let's see, from January 2020, okay, from January 2020 until 2024, we are here. We reached a high level of Ethereum, but under Trump, I'm pretty sure that it was higher. Okay, so what happened before Biden came to power? Before Biden came to power, we show you that no, this is after his power. He took power on January, yes, somewhere around early January, somewhere here, yes, January 2020. No, January 2020. If you go further again, oh la la, okay, sorry, for the max price, this is 2020. Okay, good. Okay, January 2020, the Ethereum was here, but before January 2020, between 2026, no, between 2016 and 2020, it was Trump, not Obama, Trump. Okay, when Trump took power in 2026, and 1 year later, the Ethereum surged from 290 to 1,000. This is the period of Trump. Huh? Look very carefully. And same thing for the BTC. If you look at the max here, in 2016, when Trump came to power, if you look back in 2016 and until 2029, the BTC rose from 573 to 10,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. To what? To what? 10,000. This is 2027 when Trump was in power. 2027. He took office in 2016. Okay, somewhere around January 2016. I just don't have the data here. And 1 year later, Bitcoin become crazy from 573 to 10,000. My God, my God, my God, my God. Can you compute? So it is more than 20 times, more than 20 times, more than 20 times, my God. Oh, yeah. So maybe 40 times, and we will see the same trend here. Trump just get to power, and you will see how Bitcoin will become crazy from January 2024 until January 20 no no from sorry from January 2025 until January 2026. I predict that the Bitcoin will reach like $300,000. So it will be like a times 5 compared to what we have now. I prefer to stop here. This is the analysis of the Bitcoin based on the US election. And it's not only Bitcoin, it is other crypto, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Solana, and watch this video again, make your own research, and see how it impacts the trend of the crypto. In my next video, I will give you some insight on the evolution of the Bitcoin 8 years before 2024 and for the next 8 years again. It will be a very thorough course. I advise you to stay tuned and to let me know what you think. But I'm very confident that something big or even bigger is on the way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for what you will say. If you don't accept, let me know. If you accept, let me know. But don't just focus on the US election, Trump, but something, the business is going on. Okay. People are going crazy, but the Bitcoin is going on. And the business is going on. And people want those who are in favor of crypto and those who are strategic, those who are surrounded by strategies to win the war. It is an economical war. We want to have our economical freedom, so we don't want people to control our market, our pocket, our pocket, our money, our happiness. This is the golden time to get involved. For those who are small money, take like 20% or even 30% of your wealth, invest on crypto. You will not regret for the next 2 years. You will not regret. I told you because I got involved in the Bitcoin 2 years ago. It was painful because the price was just degraded. 2 years ago means that it was around 2022. So you see that from 2022 until 2024, the price was just going down. It was a very hard time, but it was the last moment to get involved. And as the price was going on, I was buying little by little until here I am now. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. I just have like a cent of Bitcoin, but it was not a good choice. It was not a bad choice. I advise you to do the same. I advise you to do the same. If you want to know where to trade, okay, good question. Okay, good. Where to trade? Where to trade Bitcoin? To trade Bitcoin. You see, where to buy BTC or crypto. It is so easy. Okay, where to buy crypto? You have many platforms, but which platform can you trust? And that's what I will show you in the next video. Because I'm using many platforms, not just one, not just two, not just three, not just four, many. Those who I took time to observe their behavior, to observe the easiness of putting money, the easiness of removing our money, because some platforms are just scam where you put money but you cannot remove them. Be careful. So drop the comment and let me know what you think. So thank you very much for following the video, and see you next time with the insight. For the next video, I will show you how the Bitcoin will reach 300K in the next 3 months. Okay. If you want to know how I should show you where to buy Bitcoin and how to store your Bitcoin, let me know in the comment. Please comment, share, and see you. Good.